Hey everybody, and here we are in the, where are we?
Thought for the Day offices.
Yeah, so basically we have Thought for the Day offices. Pretty amazing. And anyway, I'm Brian.
I'm Juliana.
And this is our
Thought for the Day!
Hey, today I'd like to talk about something that I've had to deal with and Anna's had to deal with. Me growing up, when my father came home, all he talked about was work. And when I come home with Anna, all I talk about is
work, work, work.
And anyways, we're kind of curious to see if that's a common problem out in the community. So we took our cameras out real quick and grabbed a couple people, and here's what they had to say.
I talk about work. Just talk about work, mostly.
I talk about work. That's all I do.
Work. I talk about work.
I am the job. That's what we do.
I talk about work.
I guess I just talk about work.
I'm done.
Well, it seems that apparently everybody has the same problem.
Yep, they
and
do.
It's kind of funny. We actually have a professor here who's got a little theory on that. So let's check out the clip. Should be fun. Okay, so what we've learned here is apparently when everybody gets home, they have to talk about work. Well, I like to think at some point you'd be able not to talk about work. So who have we hired today, Anna?
We've hired Professor Underwood.
Why, thank you, Juliana, Brian. Actually, it's Dr. Underwood. I have a PhD in work.
Okay, so anyway, so anyways, what he's going to do, he's provided us a theorem that proves the fact that you cannot not talk about work. And I was curious to hear it. So if you could, Dr. Underwood, please share with us.
Absolutely, Brian, Juliana. It's really a simple process, I'm sure. Most folks won't have any problem synthesizing this in any way whatsoever. You see, guys, research, or I should say guy and gal, research has shown through many longitudinal and cross-sectional studies samples with valid numbers of 0.76 or higher and reliability using Cronbach's alpha at 0.9 and catatonic. Now I realize that all of this is probably rather conscious attachment to the id, the ego, and the superego, causing what some psychologists, not talking about work with other people, causes really intense levels of anger towards that person. And not talking about it with ourselves can cause immense levels of personal guilt. Now, I realize that all of this may seem boring because it's so commonsensical that when a person doesn't process their work with another person, then it results in large amounts of anger. But if we refuse to talk about such things, it can cause mass amounts of human guilt.
We done?
Oh no, I actually have a lot more if you'd like me. I mean, I have a lot more. We can talk all day on this.
I gotta call a timeout.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Dr.
Oh no, it was mine.
Thank you, Dr. Underwood, for doing that. A lot of stuff to learn there.
Want to get something to eat?
Sure, what do you want?
How about McDonald's?
Did you say McDonald's? McDonald's! I want a Big Mac! 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 Big Mac, filet of fish, quarter pound of large fries, icy confit shake, sundaes and apple pie.
What was that squeaky toy voice? That voice you just did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what voice? I've been talking like this for several minutes about work.
Okay, well,
I guess
let's
we
just
can
go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay, you said you wanted to go to McDonald's. Oh my God, McDonald's! I want a Big Mac! I want a Big Mac! I want a Big Mac! I want a Big Mac, filet of fish.
Okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Okay.
Okay, let's go to Zach's place.
This is a really nice place. They were really nice people. A little high-strung, wouldn't you say? They probably need to talk about work.
Well, I'm not a real big fan of that guy. He kind of freaks me out. I know he freaked you out.
I know.
His theory was just a bunch of gobbledygook that we really didn't understand. So we grabbed one of our close personal friends, and hopefully we can debunk the idea that you have to talk about work. So let's go check it out.
Come on.
Hey everybody. Well, we're here with our good friend Ed Piotrowski.
Ed Piotrowski.
He's the a famous meteorologist for News Channel 15,
Yes.
WPDE. I don't know why he led us here. But anyway, so we wanted him to prove once and for all, and we know he can do it, that you don't have to talk about work when you get home.
Not at all.
So Ed, just give us an example. You get home, it's been a
Yeah,
rough
give us-
day, you're with your wife, your friends,
Give
or
us an
whatever.
example.
Give us an example of what you would talk about.
Well, I always ask my wife, how was your day, or how was your day, how was the ride home, and we always talk about what we're going to do the upcoming weekend, and of course it really depends on if it's going to be sunny or not, and make sure it's not going to be rainy at all.
Ed,
So,
You're talking about the weather.
yeah, you're not supposed to talk about the
Oh,
weather.
that's right. I'm sorry. So we have a tour coming to the station tomorrow, but I really wonder if they're going to be able to make it because it's going to rain so much tomorrow.
Oh my goodness, you're talking about the weather.
I'm sorry. I've never noticed this before, but those signs back there, when you cross your eyes, they're kind of like 3D. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
So I love to golf. Do you guys like to golf?
Yeah.
Oh, me too. And I think the weather's going to be great Sunday for it.
Oh my goodness, you're talking about the weather. Long night, long night. Oh, this is so boring.
So I hear your mother's going on a cruise to the Caribbean? Yeah. Wow, that's going to be nice. It's so cold here. It'll be nice and warm there. Why can't you stop talking about the weather? I'm sorry.
Hey, nice forecast, Piotrowski.
Who's this guy?
Mr. Piotrowski, please don't harm the intern.
Weather. Go a little to the left, please.
Oh, Mr. Ed Piotrowski, would you think you could do the weather for us in Swedish? Hey, Mr. Piotrowski, do you think you can not talk about the weather?
Yes, I can.
I don't think you can.
Yes, I can.
Are those my socks?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I can't stop talking about the weather. What is wrong with me? Sure, I'm glad you guys brought her.
We don't know who she is.
I have no idea who this woman is.
Is there any possible way you can get this right?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How in the world is this supposed to not make you talk about the weather? So anyways, I guess everybody was right and I was wrong.
Except for me. I knew in the bottom of my mind that he was wrong and he was right.
Yeah, well apparently you have to talk about work when you get home.
Yeah, I have to.
Can't avoid it,
Can't
unfortunately.
avoid it.
So in other words, this was a big waste of a show and of a
Waste
day.
of time.
But we did have some fun. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's all we got. I'm Brian.
I'm Juliana, and as Mr. Ed Piotrowski Lammy says, every stinking day, rock on!
Okay, we're out, yeah.
Well, I'm really sorry that I messed things up for you guys today. Is there anything I can do for you?
How about lunch?
Okay, where would you like to go?
How about McDonald's?
McDonald's! 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 I want a Big Mac! 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 Leg of fish, quarter pound of large fries, ice and scoop, fish shake, sundaes, and apple pie.
Wait up!
So, Ed, what brings you in to see me?
I just can't stop talking about work all the time.
Ha! Never fear, I have a PhD in work. Ha ha! Why don't you tell me about your earliest childhood memories?